We understand that students with autism require a lot of visual supports, require structure, require routine.
We find that if the children know what they're doing next and when they're doing it, their anxiety levels are diminished somewhat.
Toby is very visual. The main support for him is visual clues of what he's supposed to be doing when, and also what tools he's supposed to be needing for that activity. So he has a visual schedule, as well as he holds a visual clues pack in his pocket.
Our house was absolutely scattered with photos of everything, because at that point they were non-verbal. We used to have pictures by the door, by the video, by the toilet, all of which might seem unusual for a family when you walk in, but it was their way of being able to communicate to us.
We've put in visual timetables that are consistent across the entire school now, so as children move from classroom to classroom and up through the school, they should see those same visuals. There of course will be some changes from lower school timetables to upper school. We've incorporated a chill out zone into the school, which we use at various times for a lunchtime play. So all of our students with ASD have a lunchtime pass that they can come to the chill out zone and bring a friend with them. So when they find the playground overwhelming, they can come up there.
We have a lot of resources for sensory needs, so to help students sensory regulate. So we might have a quiet corner in each classroom, we might have sensory tools and sensory boxes in each class. One thing that we've just put a lot of money into is building a sensory playground, so that our students who do require some sensory regulation can go into the playground and engage with lots of different things.
Routines help me a lot at school, as I know what I'm doing, and it also means I can be organised.
Any changes to routine, if it's going to be in PE, for example, a practical lesson rather than a theory lesson in class, and he's got to bring his PE clothes for school, it's much easier to make sure Daniel's organised for the next day and to make sure that Daniel's aware of what's going to happen and any of those changes to routine.
If we know the teacher's going to be absent, we make sure we pre-warn the children. Sometimes that might mean an email going home to the parents if it's something that's happened quite last minute. And we try to have some consistency around the relief teacher, so we try as much as possible to put the same person back in with that class each time the class teacher is away. We also have alerts in place for all of our students with ASD, so when the relief teachers come in, they know who the students are and some of the individual characteristics of those students and ways that they can help to support them.
The first thing is that you get your literacy book out and that you have your pencil case ready on your desk.
Tatum's favourite colour is purple, and the school have really taken that on and have implemented that in the classroom with various tasks or a chair or a box to encourage her to want to do things, to learn, pens that are purple for her to want to write with, so that's been really helpful.
In terms of specific support for Daniel, we do make some adjustments, both in classroom learning and in when he has assessment tasks. It's a lot harder to do in a high school than it is in a primary classroom. In the primary classroom, you just have the one teacher who understands the student, is aware of what they can achieve, what's reasonable to expect from them and what's not. In the high school, you've just got so many more teachers who need that information and that understanding.
Things that help me learn at school, I like to be able to use a computer when I'm typing. I like having instructions broken down for me. So if a teacher tells the whole class what we're supposed to be doing, then the teacher comes up to me and explains to me again so I understand. Blitzkrieg was a German term which meant lightning war, and as such the Germans attacked. At school I also colour code my book, so it makes it easier, and so I don't accidentally write the wrong work into one book. During my school life, I do feel the need to take breaks every now and then. Breaks help me a lot at school, as if I'm feeling stressed, I can say in class, I'm not having a good day, I can ask to leave for a few minutes while I get myself together. We have visuals for when children need a time out, so they can show the teacher the time out and then come out for that.
Behaviour management strategies need to be worked around positives. Your traditional consequences often don't have the impact that you would like them to. I have a student who we realised in the end was playing up to get time out with the principal because he enjoyed spending time with the principal.
Should we do pot again? We're sending more teachers to the training. We even have children's specialists coming to our matrix meetings, and when students with autism attend excursions or camps, we sit down with parents, we plan social stories to ensure that students are able to successfully participate in each of those experiences.